Welcome back to another episode of You Know How We Talk. I'm here today with my counterpart,
D.
Happy Black History Month.
Yes,
100 years of Black History Month. Happy birthday to my niece. It's
Happy
Camille's,
birthday, Camille.
her 26th birthday today.
26.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
I'm already old. You get
Camille
me.
looks so grown now. I'm telling you, somebody shot at the car. She DM'd me today. Was like, "Did you and you know who break up?" I'm like, "That's my niece." Relax. What you got going on?
Being thirsty. I don't have much going on. Relax Sunday. Got my little baby with me, so well, not with me, but she with my sister now, so everything cool. Just slow motion.
Where Braylon?
He had a sleepover with his best friend.
Oh, it's her birthday.
Yeah,
Shout out to Kennedy. Happy birthday to Kennedy.
Yeah.
You at the point in life now where your son is texting you verification joints.
My son texted me and asked me, "Dad, my friend don't believe me. Is this you?" I text her and say, "Now my son asking me." I said, "I don't know what to tell him." I wrote him back and said, "It ain't me. He looks like me, but that's not me."
You a fool, because he know it's me, you dummy.
He wrote back and said, "I know it's you." I said, "Yeah, that is." But he favors me still, don't he?
You is a fool.
But
bro.
yeah, so it's cool though. Everything is just slow motion. I don't have too much going on.
It's a short month.
Yeah, always the short month on Black History Month.
We need to sign a petition.
We should.
We should get this shit moved to January, because January feel like it never ends.
But no,
it feel like it's 51 days in January. Like,
but if you pull Black History Month in January, in the beginning of the year, I don't know. I just feel like that's crazy. We flip over and then we straighten in Black History Month. Then everybody want to live righteous.
Black excellence.
Black, still for sure. But just having it in the middle of the year, somewhere around there. I'm not sure what month.
June,
yes.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I mean, they split us with everything else. Shit, why we can't split that?
July.
July's fine.
Give us some winter and some summer shit so we can go outside and crazy.
And you know what I'm thinking about?
What?
July 23rd.
That's right. So that's a great day in the world. That's right. I won't be here, but that's right. What's today's topic?
We got a wild topic. Basically having people around your kids, whether male or female. But there was specific incident that I came across on Instagram about a male from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a relationship with a woman, and he was visibly drunk. And of course, women, they go through our shit. But she went through his phone. Not to make a joke
Thank
about
God.
it. Yeah, but she went through his phone and found her 2-year-old daughter being sexually assaulted by this boyfriend or friend, whatever he appeared to be to her. And it was a 7-minute long video. And it just kind of
Was he in jail?
They locked him up. Basically, she called the law. They came. And again, like I said, he was drunk. So, I guess visibly had to shake him up out of his little drunkenness where they should have whooped his ass. But
so was he like actively raping her?
They didn't really go into detail, but whatever the video was showing, it visibly shook the mom. And it kind of like made the daughter.
It shook me too, and I would have shook him.
I would have shook his ass good. But it visibly shook the mom, and she said her daughter has been acting a little bit funny.
That's sad.
So in my mind,
kids are so innocent.
Yeah, they're innocent, and maybe this is the first time you recorded it, but I feel like you've been doing this shit
for sure. And she might not be the first person.
Yeah, of course. So
what's your take for having people around your kids?
Honestly, I don't be wanting nobody around them, and I'm just being honest.
I'm saying from your standpoint, like you are a single dad. You're not single. I hate that term, but I'm not a parent, so that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
you are co-parenting with somebody else.
Yes.
What's your take on having women around your children?
A lot of times it would have to be approval, because we have had these conversations. Don't bring nobody around my kids. And all
that's how she feels.
That's how she feels.
Okay.
But I mean, as a guy, I feel the same way, because again, for these instances right here, I feel like there are more male-driven cases in this situation. It's always a male doing something to a child. I'm not saying that women don't do shit.
I was about to say, I'm
not saying that, but it's more so when I hear about women doing things, it's more so teachers.
I think that when women, from where I stand, when women and children, it'd be like they be mean to the kids.
What do you mean?
Like, you'll have a stepmom or, you know, a stepmom, and she won't treat the other, like, she won't treat them fairly or treat them how she treat their kids more. I see that more often with women more than, like, the sexual abuse part.
Okay, all right, I get it. Because I have, of course, I have multiple female friends. And not saying that they have done anything, but I've heard stories of women, you know, treating a kid like shit or not feeding them and...
Or just being
extra. And it's like, it's uncalled for because it's a child.
Yeah.
You know, have I may have said some things about somebody's kid before? For sure. For sure.
Some things like what? Never mind, don't answer that.
No. I'm gonna tell you because it's light. Somebody had a baby on somebody. And I told her, knock the fucking baby off the fucking couch. Fuck that. But of course, that's just my petty mind. But I'm not gonna
what make you think? Well, what if she went and did that listening to you?
I would have been mad.
Like,
you really listen to me?
You can't play with you. You be playing a lot, and people don't know your personality, so they think that you dead serious.
I mean,
I know that you just say the dumbest shit.
I have a dark sense of humor.
You very dark
and
very dark.
And certain things that I say, people
jet
be
black
like,
dark.
Fuck you say that for? And it's like, no, it's a joke, but you may be taking it as serious, but it's not. No, I joke a lot, but no.
I think it's easier for men to say, don't have nobody around my kid than it is for a woman.
I can 1,000% agree with that. I feel like women, they take the brunt, they take the you know, the bulk of the situation. So
like to elaborate, when I say that, I mean in this aspect, I should have said this. I think it's easier for men to have relationships with women and never have them around their kids.
Right.
I've seen you do it.
Right.
Like, it's easy. Whereas though for a woman, it's hard to be in anything with a man. Very hard.
Right.
And not have them around your children unless, like, I know somebody that got 1 week on or 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off, or 1 week on and 1 week off. And then she's able to, like, say, all right, balance you can't be around my kid because she got 1 week where, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She not with her kids, so she can date and he can come over and they can kind of live this semi-normal life without having to meet her kid. Whereas though with men, I don't want to say this.
No, say it, because I think
men, 9 times out of 10, you getting your kid during the weekend. I don't want to say a weekend dad, but you getting your kid like on the weekend.
Right.
That means you got Monday through Thursday every week to kind of do what you want to do, where she don't got that freedom. She might only have that weekend.
Now, for myself, see, my schedule has always been crazy. Whatever job I had, my schedule was crazy. So I don't be really having the time to do certain things. I gotta figure out my schedule and then do certain shit. But like, again, but touching back on the women, I feel like since fathers don't get their kids on a daily basis or just weekly, I think it's easier for women to say, hey, this is my son or this is my daughter, yada, 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 this is such and such, and then bring them around. But
cause they'll be single forever.
Yeah,
if they kind of don't like. Imagine you in a relationship with somebody, or you got kids with somebody, right? That's not an active father.
Right.
How do you what do you do? Send them to the grandma's house? Like, who babysits your kids so that you can have a life? It's almost impossible.
It is impossible, but you know, in that case, again, you're figuring out certain moves or friends that can help adjust the schedule for you. Not for you, but with you.
That's why I said it's harder for women to date. It's harder for women with kids to date and keep people from being around their kid than it is for men.
Because I feel like certain, and not every woman is like this, but I've spoken to someone before, and she immediately wanted me to meet her kids within like 2 weeks of talking to her.
Oh, that's a turn on.
And it was like, I know. I don't want to be around nobody's fucking kids.
That fast.
Yeah, like
crazy. I'm talking about when you meeting a guy, y'all going on dates, y'all been dating for a hot second, and then it's a way you do it too. Like, you don't just maybe go out for ice cream or something. Like, I don't know. That would have turned me off.
Yeah, I can't. I just feel like from a male perspective, don't bring me around your fucking kids.
For how long though?
For me, I would say months before I meet your kids, to be honest with you. That's just my personal.
I think that's fair.
But again,
but see, it's fair for you to say it, right? Mm-hmm. But now I'm trying to put myself in her shoes, right?
Yeah.
If she really like you, she's dating you. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's hard.
It's hard.
She gonna want you to come over. She gonna want to spend time with you, but when? I guess she gotta wait for the kid not to be there.
Put little Ram to sleep.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Put him to sleep.
That's respectable too.
And then that way, we come over, chill, yada yada, and then what time you get up? Mm-hmm. I'm out of here before you get up. Yeah. Like that would be my mindset. But
I dated somebody like that. I didn't meet her daughters for a very long time.
How did you feel about not meeting them?
I was happy.
It was cool.
I was happy because I was coming out of a situation where I've been in 2 relationships with somebody that had kids.
Right.
And the first one didn't it didn't end well.
Right.
Just 2 people just in love and just, petty. To nobody's fault. It just didn't end well.
Right.
And then I had somebody where it was completely different, and it did end well. And I stayed in this kid's life, and when the breakup happened, you talking about 90-pound soaker. What? I was destroyed.
Yeah.
So after that, I hung my stepdike head up. I don't even like.
You don't have it in you.
I'm telling you, after that situation, if I would look at a woman and she would have kids, I didn't like her no more. She could be beautiful. I don't like her no more because it's an emotional attachment that you get. A lot of people think that, like, mass presenting women, butches, whatever y'all call them, y'all think that we come into the situation like we want to be like that. And that's not true. It's just that we still have women instincts. So things that a man could turn off, like men could be around a kid for years and have no attachment to him. I tell you this all the time.
I think men just have that detachment gene all the way around.
Women don't have that. Like, I can't be around nobody kid. Not your kids. I can't be around nobody kid and not treat them how I would want somebody to treat mine. Kids, that's just the way women, some of us are wired.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you in a relationship with somebody, you're going to feel like you're playing that role of parent.
Right.
It's not that that's what we set out to want to do, but how the hell you be around a kid and then I don't know. Some people are wired like that. Some people, I know women that were in relationships with people who had children and then they just never talked to the kid again. I'm not wired like that.
From a male's perspective, I have had conversations with somebody I dealt with kids before. And it was cool. It wasn't like, my mom miss you. It wasn't none of that. It was, hey, I haven't heard from you. Haven't seen you around my mom. How are you? And it was just regular. How you doing? How you been? How's school?
Yeah.
And it's just regular. Like,
I haven't went through. Yeah, I guess I have. I've been through that. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, so
I think real fast.
Yeah, I mean, you've been through a lot.
Yeah, no, a lot of the times. Well, the first one, nothing. Yeah. I'm talking about dead, complete silence. Like,
I remember that one.
Like it was bad. But I was young, and I was young,
still maturing.
I was still maturing. I wasn't who I am today.
Right.
But with the second one, it was the breakup was so bad, but that part of it kind of. It had its moments where it was bad, but it was still like that's the only time at one point that we could like get along.
And not even to speak on that specific situation, but that threw me for a loop.
What?
Because that was our little roadie.
Yeah.
That was like literally like I got pictures and videos in my phone of us in the car, music, like she was the life of the party.
Yes.
So when that particular situation happened, it was like, what?
I'm thinking now, I was around her fast. I was around her kids. I was around both them kids fast. They might have been hot in the ass. I was being honest. No, I was. I'm telling you that I was.
Because I thought, all right.
The second one, we were friends first.
Yeah.
So I guess you could kind of be like, all right, I was around them, not in that capacity. Yeah, but the first one, that was fast. I think that in both of those situations, not the second one, but the first one, if you don't have if you're not actively it's impossible to kind of be in a relationship. I don't know. I don't know how women do it. That's hard. I think that's why when you see a breakup and the man is moving on fast with his life, he ain't got nothing but time.
Yeah.
The fuck? he got shit else better to do.
Yeah.
He only gotta really have this, and then for them 3 days, you didn't see the bitch all week. You just like, yo.
He just gotta adjust
hey, yo,
certain things,
yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm at my kids. I see you on Sunday night.
Yeah.
The woman, she only got 3 days to do it. I don't know. That's hard.
It is hard.
What's the qualifications for you? If somebody called you right now and it was like, I'm in a relationship with this guy, I like him, I want to bring him around my kids, and give the real answer. Don't sit up here and get this bullshit ass. Don't let these act like the cameras is off, because I'm gonna call you on your shit if you say something that I know is not true.
It varies. It varies for me, and I'm being honest. It varies. The first thing I would actually say is, who the fuck is this nigga? That's my first.
Why do it? Okay.
Because again,
see, but you is your delivery though.
But I feel like women. All right, I feel like women, y'all do certain things, and then it's like, oh, I didn't know, but you didn't fill the nigga the fuck out first.
All right, go ahead. Just tell me.
You ain't fill him out.
All right, what's the qualification? Go ahead, tell me. If she say, I want you to be the guy, then what?
All right, I'd like to meet him. Who is he? What do you know about him? What does he do for a living?
All right, she giving you all that.
Because again, anything can happen. You don't know nothing about this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So again,
I think those are all valid questions.
Yeah. So what do you do for a living? Where you live at? Like, have they been around them first? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I haven't been. I want you to.
Has he? So being
I'm getting
around
permission to be around.
But
them.
Being around them and all right, he might have picked her up, and they might have been at the door.
Okay, all right,
some shit like that.
All right.
But meeting them, yeah, we can all meet together. We can sit at the dinner table together.
What's your energy though? Because with you, one thing I know about you, your delivery is so harsh, and people that don't know you, they don't know how to take that.
No, they don't.
Because I'm telling you, if I called you, if I'm her and I say something, you say, well, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, that would piss me off. Like, what do you mean? I'm trying to have a mature conversation with you.
And knowing how she is.
Yeah, like, that would irritate me. I'm trying to tell you who he is. I'm trying to have a mature conversation with you. But you I feel
start
like, up here.
I feel like I would call you first and be like, hey, what you think about this situation?
Don't call me, yo.
What you think about this?
Don't call
me. Yeah, I kind of just let it play out. Again, ask whatever questions that need to be asked, and we'll figure out a date to link up. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that it got to be no hostile shit, but
now on the back end, you wanted to bring somebody around your kids. Which how you think? What's the qualifications for that?
I feel like ask me the same shit. You know what I mean?
No, but when do you get, as a man, like, when do you feel like I want to have somebody around my kids?
For me personally, I'll just be feeling like, nah, I go through so much shit that I don't be wanting to bring nobody around. Like, go through so much shit as far as like shit be happening. I don't want to dig into too much shit.
That's a nigga answer, yo.
Yeah, like,
what?
I can't like
Dorian.
I can't really decide when, but it'd be like, Dorian.
So you can.
We do too much nonsense for it to come that way. You know what I mean? Shit be happening.
So if you had a job where you'd never let nobody meet your kids.
No.
Damn.
No. But someone has met them before though, and it was just like me being fast and moving around, and she met him. So for that particular instance, she didn't know that somebody had met him. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you know now.
Yeah, you know now. But she didn't know. But
oh, you gonna get cussed out.
No, but no, all this was already.
Oh, okay.
All this was when the whole. I forgot what year that was when the whole shit fell out. But anyway, she met. I think just the smallest two.
Yeah, I remember. One was a baby. Was it intentional? I thought you was crazy when you did it.
No, it wasn't intentional. It was just on some just moving around and yo, where you at? I'm here. Such.
But look,
pulled up and it was like that.
Could you take it if you was to find out like somebody around your kids in that same situation? Would you be able to handle it?
You know what? I wouldn't have a choice because I'm gonna tell you why. I had an instance where I was locked up and I called and my sister was like, yeah, you know, such and such brought a nigga to my crib and picked up the baby. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
Why is that crazy though?
Because you drive. Pick up the kid yourself. You don't need no nigga.
Well, she was in a relationship with the guy, though, right?
Yeah, but it don't matter. So
see, look at the double standard.
No,
that's a double standard, bro.
So if I was to do the complete opposite and come to your folks' crib, it'll be a whole situation. He brought some bitch up here, You know it would. Whether it's
if she was locked up and y'all wasn't dealing with each other.
No. Well, I mean, maybe some either or. I think it would still be something.
No, I think
because Top Goofy.
I'm speaking for you. If
and you know who Top Goofy is.
Listen, if you were locked up, right, and I moved on and I'm in a relationship, you act like she sent the nigga to the door with the baby. Like, he just driving a car.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. No, you park up the street and walk down the block. Like,
but as a free man in a relationship, you are a free man home. She's a free woman. You took your kids to meet somebody. And you gonna tell me that out of a relationship, you single, she's single, you locked up, she's moving on with her life. That's wrong.
Being selfish, yes. That's wrong.
You're sick.
But not being selfish, maybe not.
Boo could get a check for you.
You doing what you're supposed to do. But
yeah,
I feel like
But see, that's why I said it's harder for women. Do you really think that?
Of course.
That's not normal.
I mean, it may not be normal.
Now, granted, I'm speaking for the woman that dude is trying to move on and whatever the case may be. But I know women that are like, that feel like you feel. I don't want to buy around my kids. Mm-hmm. I don't want to buy around my kids until it's dead set serious. Right. Like, and if it is, it won't be intimate. Like, it'll just be like, okay, I'm having something or everybody here, and then you pull up, hi, and speak, and that's it.
Yeah.
I know people like that too. But for the woman that is trying to move on with their life and like actively dating, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard. Y'all don't go through what they go through. And then to get it wrong, right? So we started this off because of the guy that with the baby, right? Yeah. And then to get it wrong, like to think that you met this guy and you don't know what characteristics he displayed.
Right.
And you don't meet somebody and know they're a pedophile. You don't meet somebody and know they're going to be abusive. You
don't, but I feel like in a sense of that, again, do your homework.
You could do all the homework in the world, Dorian. You don't know what's going on in somebody's head.
But you might not know what's going on in somebody's head, but you can pull up Megan's Law. Even though
he might not be on there,
but still, watch how a nigga move around your kids. Watch certain eye contact and shit like that.
Speaking from a person that's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
I tell you this all the time. What I always tell you, the new sex offender does not look like the old creepy white guy. He doesn't. Yeah. He looks like
he's black.
He's black. He could be young. Yeah. He got tats. He fits in with society. So just speaking from it, like I tell you this all the time. I see people and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. He on a job. Oh, you would never kind of suspect it. There's a rapper in Philly that we all know. He's on the list. You would have never knew that though if he wasn't on the list. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
You would have never knew that though if we didn't know that he wasn't on the list. So it's kind of hard. Like moms really don't have no room for error. Especially when they got daughters. Like it just get real. But they can do everything right and still get it wrong. I've seen it, bro.
But males too. It's the same things for dads. Because
as a human, period.
Yeah. Of course, we all are subject and prone to error because, again, we're human.
Right.
But I just feel like when you moving forward, just be vigilant. That's the only thing I can say. Be vigilant.
I think you could be all the vigilant you want, and you might not still.
But I feel like it's a thin line between having a nigga around or having a woman or a guy around. And you seeing them just be creepy.
Yeah.
Just certain. And it don't even have to be towards a kid. It could be towards an adult. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, yo, he a little bit shaky. Like,
I think, your brain start making excuses for you because you really want to be with this person. So you might, and I'm not speaking from like a creep standpoint. I'm thinking from like, I'd be watching these like true crime stories. Mm-hmm. And it'd be like, one day the baby was getting milk out of the refrigerator and she spilled the milk and the stepdad fucking went crazy and yelled at her. And I'm like, well, that was it right there. That was the line in the sand that was supposed to be drawn.
Right.
But then the woman typically says, well, I love him. He was having a bad day, but I be feeling like that was
that particular bad day. Could have led to your child.
Or that would just or that would just like, because it gets worse after that.
Right.
Like it turned from yelling to one thing to one thing to one thing. I think in life period though, I think our brain just tell us like to make excuses.
I agree with that. I can agree.
You start making excuses for why you want things to be this way.
Or and justifying just specific actions when you know it's wrong, and it's like, no,
right.
That's not cool. You know what I mean?
But so you
go ahead.
This is crazy to have this conversation with you. I don't think we've ever talked about this in private.
No, I mean, well, I don't even think we talk about this in private because we never really get to this specific area.
Or make sure this kind of off topic. As a person with kids, I just seen somebody say this. I don't know if it was somebody in a group text. So I just seen it somewhere. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about dating people with kids? Are you a person that are you a person that like want, or are you this person got kids that don't bother you? Is there a cutoff number? How many kids is enough kids? Like, or are you at a place where you like, because I know women be like, I don't want to date nobody that got kids.
That got kids.
Which I think is at our age. Good luck.
I feel like for me, and this is strictly just for me, I don't mind you having a kid. I don't mind none of that. Because I have 3 of my own. And even if let's just say, even if I didn't have any kids, show me, you know what I mean? Of course, a man is going to look to a woman to show them certain things. So show me how it is to manage a life with this and move, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind it.
Can you take...
My cutoff number will be 4 because I got 3.
4?
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
That pussy good. I'm just saying, that pussy good. that nigga wasn't pulling out shit. I'm trying to see what it's like for me.
I'm laughing because you know why I'm laughing. You was a fool, yo. 4 kids is diabolical.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's not. You know what? I'm lying. But you got 3. It's not. It's a double standard if I say that. Right. You're absolutely right. It's not. It's only diabolical for somebody that don't have none.
All right. Now, if I didn't have none and you had 4, if you don't have 1, I'm cool with 1. 2, if I don't have none, is that's pushing it. It's like, bitch, hold on now. Have
you ever dealt with somebody where you have to figure out, like, had to be okay with them co-parenting?
Honestly, no, because anybody that I've dealt with who had kids before, the father really wasn't too present as they're supposed to be.
I think that's where women show their hand. A lot of women cannot. Society fucked our heads up, bro. It like somewhere we were told that 2 people that used to love each other cannot be friends, and that can't be further from the truth.
Yeah,
like there has to be something there, and you're like, it's nothing there.
It don't have to be nothing there, but we can be cool.
We could be cool.
Yeah,
and I think that's where women subconsciously they make it hard for the father to be a father. That's why when women find out that their baby dad or somebody got in a relationship, I feel like that be called, like, you don't know, they don't know that they doing it though. Right. They don't know that but if every time I tell you I'm talking to my kid, right? Or I gotta go take my kid home or whatever the case may be, and you kind of hold it on me because of that, you making it hard for me to, 1, tell you the truth, and 2, to deal with my kids. Because subconsciously, what a man start doing is, I ain't even going to do that because I don't feel like hearing her mouth.
Right, understand.
So women, they have power that they don't even know that they got. Like, I'm not saying, because a man, as an adult, you know right from wrong. You know you're supposed to be a dad no matter what.
Right.
But I've been in a situation where that's been the case, and it make you kind of just be like, I don't even feel like hearing this shit today. Yeah. So I'm not even going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I'm not even going to do this today because I don't even feel like, because I know that it's nothing, but because you've convinced yourself that it's something, you holding it on me. Yeah. I've seen it happen before. So I don't know if women, I don't know if women necessarily could do it. And I've seen let me tell you, I've seen some beautiful co-parenting relationships where, like, you would never even think that it's humanly possible. I've seen that, bro. What?
I feel like
you staring at me like you want to say something. Say it.
Yeah.
What was you about to say?
I feel like for certain co-parenting situations, sometimes the shit don't work unless these two motherfuckers hate each other. Like, bitch, I don't like you, nigga, I don't like you, and then we come together when it's time for the kids, and then that's it. I feel like that sometimes because I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah, and I'd be like, yo.
It doesn't work unless you completely over the person.
Yeah. And I feel like I seen...
You had to be complete. Now, listen, if it's a little bit of feelings left, co-parenting don't work if it's feelings there. That's start there.
Yeah.
If you still dibbling and dabbing and sucking and fucking, it's not going to work. But if y'all just cooling on one page, it work.
Right.
Because you ain't nothing there. You start looking at the motherfucker like, yo, that's my brother. Like, that's my little sister.
That's folks.
That's folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they start giving you relationship advice, man. Like, you like... I remember it got to that point with me and Nah, like, I would be like, you didn't call that nigga and make it right. God damn it, because I ain't got time for this shit. But that's my dog. Like, that's my folks. Yeah, like, I don't look at her like that. But for some reason, people will convince themselves to think that it gotta be a beef there. Like, nigga, what we got the beef for?
Yeah,
what we beefing about?
Because it shouldn't be no beef.
Yeah,
when we supposed to be coming together to raise people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And again, raising to the best of our abilities.
Yes.
And we gotta put our heads together.
Like, what's more important?
What's more important will always be the better for the children. And us just...
Do you think you can handle that?
I wouldn't have a choice, to be honest with you, because again, the oldest one, the oldest one is, she doing her own thing. She in college. And I'm not saying she's a bad kid, but her mindset is already where it is because of things that happen. And then extra added with Top Goofy. So I just feel like, look, we got 2 more to do. We got to get on the same page and really like nip shit in the bud. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of shit that as a male that I'll see that I don't like. And I feel like, again, my delivery could be off.
Your delivery is horrible.
But I feel like even when my delivery is right, it's like...
It's very rare that your delivery is right.
Yeah,
it's
true.
It's rare.
I mean, I'm still learning. I'm still learning.
That's the beauty of life, bro, is that you can just keep learning and learning and learning. Like, that's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of this shit.
But, just day by day, just to be honest with you, day by day. And
Bub said something in the group text the other day. Shout out to Bub. Bub said, do you realize that half the women that we dating now are grandmoms? Some are grandmoms in their early 40s. And I thought about it because I was like, that's not true.
No.
I did the math, right? My brother is 44. How old am I?
30.
Okay. I'm 35, so he's 44. Camille is 26. She could have a child right now.
Any day.
Could have had one 6 years ago, 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You could have them. So, yeah, can't imagine meeting a girl right now. She like, I got 2 kids and a grandchild. Like, you just a pop out.
Like, what? I look at shit funny, like, but that's just like...
No, that just goes to show we getting old, though. You think about it.
But that's like Smalls. You know Smalls, but Smalls...
Yeah, shout out to Smalls.
Smalls had 2 sons and then had a grandbaby.
You got a grandson?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So when we talking, he'd be like, yeah, I got to get my sons and my grandbaby. I'm like, what the fuck? A grandbaby? I scratch my head. Like, Ron, I'm scratching my shit. Like, oh, shit. I forgot you had a grandbaby.
That's crazy, bro. So that's a whole nother dynamic.
So for me, I had conversations with my daughter prior. And she would always be like, no, I don't want no kids. And I feel like she don't want kids because
you didn't want no kids either. They happen.
I mean, kids have. I mean, at first I didn't want kids.
You know what burned me out? People that say they don't want to have kids but have unprotected sex. I will never understand it. It might be the lesbian in me. Maybe because I can't bust a nut. Maybe that's why I don't understand it. But I will never understand the human that says, I didn't want no kids. The bitch knew I didn't want no kids.
Man, listen.
Oh, you were hitting her with a condom? No, I never fucked her with a condom.
Man, that dick get the
what
thumping.
Do you mean?
That dick get the thumping. That dick get the thumping. That's it. Listen, these fingers get the feeling. That dick get the thumping.
It's over.
That's it. You in there like swimwear and I ain't even got no gear on. Raw Dog Jamal is going down. You're like, listen, you in that joint like, a baby ain't too bad right now.
And then when they call you with that message, though.
Then you mad.
I don't get that.
I don't know. I think it's nigga psychology.
It gotta be.
It's nigga psychology.
It gotta be. That is for real. You know, every time me and you had a conversation, I say the same thing. Like, you don't even call me no more. I just be like,
no, I don't call you.
You did? What? I don't be understanding.
I don't know.
Now we arguing because I'm like, you know better. Like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, I don't get that.
I'm saying that, and I hope people don't think I'm like harsh by saying certain things. But no, I do love my kids. I love my kids to death. I love them. I think now, again, I'm 38. My kids make me so emotional.
You're just emotional, period, lately.
Yeah, just lately. I think it's everything just going.
Sometimes I think you going through menopause or something. Like, I don't know what's going on with you.
I don't know, bro.
You're very emotional lately.
I don't know, but yeah, I love my babies, and I feel like that's the help to keep me going forward. But
would you have more kids?
Would I have more?
If you met somebody, right, and they didn't have kids, and then they wanted to have a kid, like, would you have another kid?
I'm about to be 40. No, real shit.
That a no.
Maybe no. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because, boo, you had a baby at 45. I have a sister.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy to me.
My mom had a baby at 45.
When you told me that shit, I thought she adopted the baby. It was no way that... So would you... Yeah, 45 is wild.
So I feel like...
You came home to two dogs and a sister. Like, I couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
And I couldn't believe it. What are you doing with a baby?
How babies do? Like,
what are you doing with a baby?
Fuck.
But I feel like...
My dad had me older.
How old? But times changed. Time changed since then, though. Times have changed.
Let me do the math for you. How old this nigga was?
Yeah, because I definitely want to know.
Because I just told my mom, I said the other day we were talking about something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, my dad would have been this old this year. And then I started thinking about it. I said, Mom, you was hot in the ass. What was you with this nigga? You like 11 years apart. He was 41 when he had me.
See? Yeah, no.
And my mom was 30. They 11 years apart. That's nasty.
So
I'm going to talk to her.
See, I feel like all right, again, I don't have plans on having no kids and no shit like that. But if I was to get into a serious relationship and we're talking about marriage.
And she say, I want a baby. Would you give her one?
I'm knocking her up. We married. I'm moving on with life with different things. So now, again, happy wife, happy life.
That's a lie.
I'll give you a baby.
Happy wife, happy life is
it might
fakest
be a lie.
Shit I've ever heard.
It might be a lie.
No, what it gotta be? It gotta be happy us. If she's the only one happy, bro, it's a recipe for destruction.
Disaster,
Trust me, I know. Trust me, it's impossible. You would do anything to make them the fuck happy, and they be happy. But if you miserable inside,
right? Yeah, because you could be miserable.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to make somebody. I hate that line. Happy life, happy life. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I thought about it, and then there's times where I'm like, no.
Like, you don't want no kids?
There's times where I'm like, no, and then there's times where I'm like, yeah.
Would you ever get married?
I want to. I really do. I think about it often, and. What really propelled me into thinking about marriage? There are 3 people that were around me that were married. One, something just happened, so they had a divorce. And two are married. I can't really say too much, but 2 are actually married. And I look to these people, and again, we don't really conversate on the marriage because, again,
I do conversate with you.
We conversate about
every
a lot.
Day.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
But the other one, we talk about different things, and I just try to tell them, like, just one day at a fucking time.
I want to meet the person that said, "I love you so much. I want to get the federal government involved."
Slap him in his fucking head. It might have been a guy, but slap him in his fucking head.
One time we got in this bad argument right after we got engaged because I said. And sometimes I can be harsh. Like, sometimes my delivery is harsh. I can be rough some days. So maybe looking back. But I said to her, getting married is like a business deal. She lost it. Like, she went crazy.
It is.
But then when she calmed down and we talked about it, I said, it really is. Because I love you right now.
Yeah.
I love you right now. When we sign that paper, it becomes business, bro. This is good. Like, it's completely different. And that's not the way you want to kind of look at marriage, but from where I was standing at, I'm thinking in my head, like, I love you so much, I want to get the federal government involved. Like, what kind of shit is that?
So now
you getting divorced, and now you gotta break up assets. You gotta pay alimony. You gotta do all this other shit. Like, I tell her all the time, you play me if you want to. You gonna be the one on alimony. I got something for your ass.
That's the scariest part, because again, and just going back to one of your situations, right? You could be doing everything right, and you feel like you're doing everything right. 3 weeks, a month, 3 years, don't matter. Somebody will wake up and be like, I don't want this shit.
I'm cool.
And you could be doing everything the fuck right. It's just
looking like, what the
fuck is going on with their mind?
And I called you and told you that. Like, what did you think?
I was on the phone like, what? I couldn't believe it, because I'm like, after all that
happened.
You like, no?
Y'all, that happened to me.
I listen.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? Everybody expect me to hate her, and I don't. That's my dog.
No.
I understand why. I understand. That's why age gaps. I would never talk to nobody younger than me,
but
because they haven't been. A lot of lessons came from it. Like, you haven't been through kind of what I've been through in life. I'm not talking about going through stuff. I'm just talking about, you wanted to go club. Like, you wanted to go. She wanted to go out every weekend. She wanted to do whatever. I was like trying to buy a crib. I'm locked in. I'm trying to get my credit right. I'm doing all this other shit. You like, let's go spend $500 on a section, and I'm like, I've been there, done that. I ain't on that. So you just gotta allow people to go through life. But a lot of life lessons came out of that. But you're right. Somebody, that's the scariest thing about, I think, being in love, period, though. That somebody could wake up tomorrow and decide, I don't love you no more.
And really be done.
And really be done. You really never know. You really never know, like, what somebody is, how they feel about you. You never know their true feelings. Like, you know what they tell you,
right? But
you don't know what's going on in their head. That's the scariest shit ever to me.
And that's the reason why I feel like a lot of males, not saying that this is happening in a male situation, but I feel like a lot of males don't want to get married based off of financial shit, based off of women changing their mind, and based off of, I can't put shit past you because I know how I am as a male. And I'm not saying that makes shit right.
Beyonce say on the beginning of Who Run the World Girls, I don't know if it's the beginning or the end. Somebody will correct me. Somewhere in that, the lady that's talking, she says, women are groomed to want to be married from the day that they're born. Like, they're told to aspire to have a husband.
Right.
Men aren't told that.
No, because as men, we're told to fuck this girl, fuck that girl.
Y'all not told that.
And again, as I got older, it was cool, young. It was cool, but as you get older, shit get corny. Like,
fast.
I really do enjoy sitting the fuck in the house.
I told you one day when we was going through that situation, I woke up one day, I said, wait a minute now, these bitches do this shit every day. This shit, it's corny after a while.
For a fucking change.
The summer over. All right, let's lock in and get some money.
Yeah,
like,
it's time for a change. Like, and I'm not saying wintertime is the lock-in season where you're supposed to, because you could lock it in the summertime. But at least, like, yo, we done been out every weekend for the past 3 months. Bitch, sit your ass down. Yeah. Let's cook something in the house. All right, we did all that shit. Like, no, let's sit down. Yeah. We are.
Nah, yeah.
So I feel like, again, that comes with maturity. And being mature is, yo, look, I want to do X, Y, and Z. You should inspire to do X, Y, and Z on your end.
I think that's why it's so important to lock in with somebody that.
And it don't even have to necessarily be goals.
You're not putting off you on them.
Right.
Like, they aspire to want to be in the same place you want to be at, and they're working towards it as an individual.
Right.
Because if they working towards it as an individual and you working towards it as an individual, then it's easy to work towards it as a couple.
Right.
But if you the only one that want this, right? And then you putting your ideas and beliefs off on somebody else, they don't really want it, but they gonna do it to appease you.
Yep,
well, after a while, if I'm doing stuff that just constantly appease you, sooner or later,
and that's another disaster.
It's like religion. We was having this conversation with women that turned Muslim. It was never truly something that they wanted to do. They did it to appease you. So you can't be mad after it's all said and done when they go back to doing this thing over here.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I think we like that. It just make life easier. Like, if we both on the same page.
Of course. But I feel like, again, with these, because some people get into sporadic relationships, or some people are in long-term relationships.
Serial daters.
Yeah, serial daters. I feel like
I used to be a serial dater. Yo, one thing about me that y'all gonna learn
You really
is
been in a lot of shit.
yes, I am No, I'm self-aware.
But I feel like
I don't hold no punches when it comes to me. I know what I've done. I know crazy shit I've done.
Yeah.
I was a serial dater. What? I don't care. I was
feel
19. I was supposed to have been a serial dater at that time.
Conversations need to be held. And as me and you always talk about, uncomfortable conversations with your partner. Like all that arguing, bickering, and bullshit. No, sit your ass down. We're gonna cut on the movie that we barely even watching. We're gonna get some food and we're gonna conversate. Because again, I want to know what the fuck you got going on. You should want to know what I got going on. And what do we need to better this shit and get ahead
I think
whatever we need?
Respecting where people is at, though, is a big one. We like try to force people to be who we want them to be.
Yeah.
And not who they truly are. So then when they not who we want them to be, you know what I'm saying?
You get upset,
you upset, you and your feelings, you mad. But I was never that person to begin with.
Right, understandable.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was
doing things to make you happy. And I wasn't doing things for myself.
Yeah, I know somebody that forced somebody to marry him.
I don't want to get into none of that. Yeah, I again.
Like, forced them, like, told them, like, yo, you gonna do this or
this is over.
It's over.
And I don't want
never want to be with somebody like that in my life. Like, it's never going, because after a while, because I didn't want it to begin with.
You're going to be unhappy.
I'm going to be unhappy.
And you're going to be doing wild shit.
Yeah. Hey, your feelings going to be hurt.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to be married. Being married is rough.
I mean, it is. Like you said, it's still
beautiful.
The business aspect. It's beautiful.
Like, it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing. If you, let me say this. If you are married to the right person, right? Somebody that you truly love, it's a beautiful thing. But it's hard. Every day.
It takes a lot of character.
What I tell you, every day I have to wake up and I have to make a conscious decision. Every day. I got to make a conscious effort because that's what it is. A relationship. You making a conscious effort 24/7, 365 days of the year. And sometimes, brother,
you don't feel like it, but you gotta
do it. And you gotta do it anyway, bro. T.I. just said it in an interview. He said marriages work if you just don't leave. All marriages work if you just don't leave. Not how hard it is to not leave.
But again, and let's remove the cheating. Let's remove the cheating and all the other shit. But again, a lot of people in marriages don't talk.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people in relationships don't talk.
We don't.
A lot of families don't talk.
We don't. We're like, and again, even when you're married, you should still be dating. Like,
I tell you that. Now, don't start using my shit on me.
I mean, of course, I'm learning. I learned. Y'all should still be dating, like dates, and it don't even have to be nothing expensive. Because again, the way this shit is set up out here now, this shit is bad. So again, you could take small things. Yo, like. Is a post on the gram where a couple take the bed.
Oh, and they make it like a fort or something like that.
Make it like a little fort, or they just turn the front room into like a little movie date.
That's fire.
I like shit like that. I stay home and do shit like that.
Me too.
But I just feel like, again, if you're not doing these things, y'all get too lax in a relationship, and then that leads to bullshit. Again, if you're not doing these things, that leads to us not talking.
Let me ask you this: do you think that? I want to say this right because I seen it somewhere first. So precursor, I used to didn't like when people said married people should only hang around married people. Right? I didn't like it until it's a little bit truth in that. Like it is. I'm not saying that clearly. My friends ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is though, if you had to have a strong mindset to not do what you see other people doing and know it. Like, I know that I can't relate to you in a lot of things now. Right. Because we just live in two separate lives. Yeah. So when I calling you for advice, I had to pick out the good and leave the bad. Because we live in like two separate lives. And I see it a lot for women. Like, your girl got all single girlfriends, bro.
It's a recipe.
It's a recipe for disaster, bro. It is not like, and the same thing with men though. If your man got all single, friends, just imagine if it was no me in your life.
You know what?
Can you like seriously?
No, I'm being honest with you.
A lot of y'all owe me a thank you.
Yeah, y'all should.
A lot of people owe me a thank you.
Write her, please.
Can you imagine Nobody to tell you like, yo, bro, no, think about it from this way, or think about it from this way, or no. I'm telling you, bro.
She's saving y'all, because a lot of y'all get y'all fucking feelings hurt, and I'm being dead up. A lot of y'all get y'all fucking feelings hurt.
So imagine for a woman, if she hanging around people that are all single and cool with being single, or whatever the case may be, and they like, she call it, think about this, right? Y'all get in a fight. She call her homie. Homie already don't like you, or whatever the case may be. If she's single, what advice is she gonna give?
You already know.
Fuck that
nigga, leave that nigga. What's the song? Damn. What is the Kaya? Fuck that nigga. Fuck. Yeah, they playing that shit.
Bitch, we outside tonight. Yo, can you imagine? That's the only point I'm trying to make, is that it get to that place where, like, if you hang around, I see what the person that made that slogan. I understand they was cooking a little bit. Yeah. I don't think you should definitely not cut your friends off because they're not in relationships. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
You gotta know though who to call when you get in those type issues. Yeah. Like if you know this nigga, I don't really be calling you because now you love her, but I know you.
Cause I'm gonna be like,
after a while, you gonna be like,
yeah, come on.
Well, listen, motherfucker, let's just be outside. Like, come on now.
And it's not even, and again, it's not even that I want to be outside. It's just the simple fact that, look, my folks going through something. Let's take the edge off. We're gonna go out for a hot little.
That never ends good.
Take the edge off. Take the edge off real quick. But
yo,
and I'm not saying I'm probably not even the person that influenced a lot of bad shit.
Nah, you're
not on you.
That's one thing I give you and Keisha. Y'all are great.
Yeah, I don't
y'all are great
a lot
friends.
Of bad shit.
I will say that. But y'all get to a point.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely gets to a point after a while. Because I'm like that. Like, you're not going to keep calling me about the same shit. After a while, I'm like, leave that nigga alone. Leave that bitch alone.
Eventually,
like, with anybody. But I'm just saying, like, for real, I didn't used to like that slogan. Then I love it, though. I think I see both sides to it. Single people being friends to married people. You shouldn't be calling. I don't know. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I seen both sides of that shit. I'm trying to tell you. Because if we being honest, that situation we were just talking about, that's how that happened.
Right.
She woke up and felt like, I don't want to do this no more. But a lot of that was people in her ear. Oh, you this age. You should be outside. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. Okay. I'm starting to think that that's what I want to do.
Right.
For real, it's so funny. She really told me one time, maybe like a year later, she was like, yo, like, I'm fucked up. Like, my apologies. Like, now I'm paying bills. I'm paying for
I remember that.
You remember that?
We got on the phone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got on the phone right after that.
That was a bad move. You feel me? Like, so that a trick you out your spot, basically.
Yeah, but that's something where it's like, all right, you young, cool, bump your head. I
bet you should never let nobody tell her that shit again.
Fuck no.
You live and you learn.
Again, because at that point, I shouldn't have went to little Keisha and said...
Now, why you going to use Keisha name?
Well, not Keisha. Let's just rah-rah. Went to little rah-rah. And she said X, Y, and Z. But I feel like, again, you got to be mindful. Like you said, be mindful of who you sharing your business with. Be mindful of who you are...
Who you venting to.
Who you venting to. That's perfect, because you took it right out. Because the vents become... Fuck that nigga. The vents become fuck that bitch. The vents become, oh, you should leave. Or, you know what? I cheat. Or, you know what, this. And that comes with, again.
Or I do this.
Certain friends you have a conversation with.
Yeah, not for that.
And again, instead of, yo, y'all need to just sit. Cause you personally, I think you should do counseling. I think you should do this. I think y'all should do this. Because you always advocated for me to do the right things.
When you call me mad, what I always say, nigga, shut up. You be back there tonight.
Yeah.
I always say
it was
that.
Always, shut the fuck up.
I be like, no, you gonna calm down.
Always.
Permanent decisions, temporary feelings. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
It's the worst thing to do.
And she's always right. I'm sorry. She's always right.
Yo,
always fucking right.
This is a good one, bro.
Always.
This is a good one.
It is.
It's nice to see you.
Always.
I don't want to see you on Sundays no more, though. We need to figure that out. I'm supposed to be in the bed, rubbing my feet together.
I'm supposed to be seeing
letting Creed do your makeup.
Well, no. Man, my nephew was over the house. So
okay.
It's my nephew.
The nephew is the dog, y'all.
Yeah, it's my dog. It's my sister's dog. So it's my nephew, is my little baby, which is my cat, and then my little baby, which is my daughter.
The cat, your wife.
I don't know. she's very territorial.
All right, man. We see y'all next week, man. Tune in, like, comment, subscribe, DM us, tell us what you want to hear, what you want to see. Give us feedback, man.
Give us anything.
We like talking to y'all. Most of the time, y'all talking to me, but I like talking to you. All right, we see y'all next week.
All right.
Yo.